Oh no, they locked us up in the Vatican. Ah! Oh wait, it's just me. Hey y'all, we are here at Dulles, just grabbing a drink before we check our bags and make our way to the gate. Really excited about this trip. So we were flying out on Iceland Air, first time flying on them, but we're really excited about that. We've got a great trip ahead. We've got 3 days in Rome and then 9 days across the Mediterranean and then 2.5 days in Barcelona before we head home. So it's exciting to have all that ahead of us. Not gonna lie, I'm tired already. We still got a whole red eye in front of us, so it's gonna be a very long day because I can't sleep on planes, but we're gonna make the most of it. So yeah, we were just here grabbing a drink. There's my lovely, beautiful wife. Hello, Mackenzie.
We're here quite early because if you know anything about Evan, he hates being anything more than 20 minutes early to something. So we're here, I don't know, like 5 hours before our flight. We're here before the airline staff is even here. So we're just making the most of it, talking about things of our favorite past trips and waiting for the time to go by.
I mean, is 5 hours before the flight for an international flight really that early? I don't think so. So we made it to Rome. We were crammed in on a shuttle here so we can get to the main part of the airport. So here we go. We made it to Rome. Our hotel is just down right by the Pantheon. So we've actually got our first tour of the experience, which is actually at the Pantheon. So we're heading there now, but you guys can see it's about 5:30 p.m. on a Saturday evening, and you can see it's a busy city, but it's a beautiful city. We're looking forward to it. Walking down this alley here, down at the end of this alley should dump us out right by the Pantheon, which we're going to learn all about it, but I believe it's about a 1,500-year-old Catholic area of worship. All right, next stop, Pantheon. All right, y'all, so we managed to make it to the Pantheon. We got our tickets. Now we're just waiting for them to let us in. So it's a lot of hurry up and wait here, but we are getting it going, and guys, this is incredible. Check it out. I mean, look at this architecture. This is stunning. Amazing architecture, really powerful to see.
It's definitely amazing whenever we go into, I mean, really any old church or, Basilica or anywhere in Europe, the attention to detail of everything is pretty amazing.
That is true. Even our hotel room has some really interesting finishing touches. The attention to detail is evident everywhere you look here. Hey guys, we are here for our first dinner here in Rome, and this is gonna be a good one. I'm excited. What, are you looking forward to this?
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
So Mackenzie absolutely loves goat cheese, and I told her every dish here has goat cheese on it.
Yeah.
I just made that up. They don't have goat cheese. She hates goat cheese. But so this is a restaurant called Idylio by Apreda. I probably butchered the pronunciation there, but it's here at the Pantheon Hotel. As you can see there, this is a Michelin-starred restaurant. Really looking forward to this. It's gonna be an amazing meal. Excited to see what it's all about.
We'll report back soon.
We will report back. More to come. Here's the menu, guys. So I'll be ordering off this. So I get I need six of these. It said 2 from the first section, 2 from the second, and then 1 from the third and fourth. A couple other menus that we won't be ordering from because mine needs to be timed to hers, and Mackenzie's getting the vegetarian menu, so we'll be ordering from that. All right, Mackenzie, we got our drinks here. Cheers to a great vacation together and a life of love. That is good.
That's good.
All right, we got the carpaccio. I'll have to look at the menu to see exactly what was in that, but I know that's the beef carpaccio with some other stuff. We got a bread dish, and Mackenzie's got some sort of egg dish. which should be right up her alley. So I got the beef carpaccio. So got a few different things here. I believe it's fish and beef together with some caviar on top. It's pretty good. Kind of has like a little bit of a sushi sort of taste, like her sashimi. It's not sashimi, but it kind of has a similar taste to that. But I enjoy it. I just want to say real quick, look how gigantic this wine glass is. Like, look at this. It's bigger than my hand. It is huge. So, still good. Bon appetit.
So now we have the dessert, the sweet buffalo mozzarella. On the base, a crumble with almond and red raspberry, a coconut granita with the lychee, and the sphere of the mozzarella is made up of buffalo yogurt and milk and white chocolate.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is a sweet mozzarella. It's like mozzarella cheese with like sweetness and ice cream. I don't know what to expect here, but that's what it is. Mackenzie, why don't you go ahead and try it first? I like ice cream. I like mozzarella cheese. How is ice cream mozzarella cheese? Guys, if you're guessing like I am based on her face, it's not good.
It's interesting. The bottom is like a crunchy. So, and that has like the ice cream flavor, whereas the top is the cheese and mozzarella flavor. So you kind of have to mix the two together. And the top is what's cold. It's very interesting, but it's not bad. It's just, I'm not one to try things that are different, and this is definitely different.
We just had dinner at Idylio by Apreda.
It was amazing. It honestly, the food started off not to my, I guess, standard or thoughts that I would typically have, but it just got better and better. Everything was really, really good, especially, you know, like I said, after the first, I wouldn't even say course, because those weren't things that were even on the menu, just things that the chef prepared for us.
Yeah, so they said it was a 6-course dinner. It was probably more like 10 courses, but it was really good. So it's here in the Pantheon Hotel, right by the Pantheon, here in downtown Rome. Beautiful property here. You can see a little bit behind us and whatnot, but really, really nice. The ambiance was really amazing. The service was fantastic. The food, a couple of the dishes were a bit of a miss, but overall, really, really good. It's easy to understand why they do have a Michelin star. So cost-wise, with the wine pairing and whatnot, it was 494 euros. So dollars, that's, I don't know, probably 530 euro or 530 US dollars, something along that line. So not cheap, but it was a really good dinner, and it was a great experience. So
Agreed. Yes, they were very friendly, knowledgeable about everything that we had to ask, wine pairings and food alike.
So if you're looking for a great meal here in Rome, Idylio is definitely a spot to check out. So cheers. All right, y'all, we are here at the Pantheon after dark. It's like almost midnight. There's still tons of people out here. I'm actually shocked how many people are out here this late at night, but it is a beautiful setting. So just wanted to get a good view of this amazing architecture here lit up at night. See here, there's some sort of monument over here. Got this guy here throwing this thing out. Let's see if he does it.
There he goes.
Can't even get it. It goes so high up. See, he launches it up there, basically slingshot style. And he goes over here and he catches it. So that's it. The Pantheon after midnight. Well, close to after midnight. So here we go. You guys, what a whirlwind of a day that was. Like, it feels like we haven't slept in ages. We got up yesterday at about 6 a.m. yesterday. She worked for a few hours in the morning. I had some errands I had to get done. We left the house about 1 p.m. and then we drove up to the airport, flew into Iceland, flew into Rome, adjusted the times, and it's now after midnight here in Rome. So it's been a journey. It's been like 36, I don't even know. It's been a lot of hours. It's been quite the experience. So in that time, like I said, we took a long drive, went on several very long flights, got maybe a little nap. Like you probably slept a little bit more than I did. But not really much sleep on the planes at all. And went and saw the Pantheon, got a tour of that. That was really incredible. Really happy we had an opportunity to do that. Went to a dinner this evening at Idylio, which is a Michelin-star rated restaurant here in Rome. In fact, right by the Pantheon. That was really incredible. I had an amazing dinner there, but.
Awesome experience. Let's go.
Let's go, y'all. Tomorrow's a fresh day. Lord, I hope it's fresh. Let's go. Good night.
Good night.
Good morning, y'all. It is Republic Day here in Italy, which is their version of 4th of July, celebrating them changing from being a kingdom to being a republic. So it's going to be a busy day here in the city, or at least it should be. But as you can see from the umbrella above us, weather's not ideal. We started to walk outside the hotel this morning and it was pouring rain. Fortunately, we went to our hotel front desk and they were kind enough to give us an umbrella for the day. So at least we have that. But not a ideal start to the morning, but we're gonna make the most of it. We're just walking to a park here where we're gonna see some jets fly over with a stream of green, red, and white smoke behind them to celebrate their independence. And then from there, we were gonna be doing a food tour and a tour of the city and trying to make our way around the city and make the most of it, even though it's gonna be a pretty chaotic day here in the city. So we're gonna continue our walk to the park here. We're gonna see this flyover and then we'll start the morning with the food tour here and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Making our way up the final stretch of this park and got a long hill ahead of us. Looks like the walls of an old fort or something like that surrounding us. But the prettiest thing of all, look at that, guys. Look at that. Has a beaut, ain't she? What a beaut. And she's all mine. I love her very much. Mackenzie, thoughts on this beauty? It's getting a little bit hard to breathe.
At the top.
Oh yeah, it is interesting. Glass there at the top of the wall, I guess to keep people from climbing over. That would deter me. All right, we've got a pie with, what's in this?
Ricotta and sour cherry
Ricotta
preserve.
and sour cherry preserve. All right.
Help you quench
Potato.
the spiciness afterwards.
Got it.
Or-
We got deviled pizza here, which is spicy, and potato and rosemary pizza. We made it. It was a long day. It was very long. They're all long days when we go on vacation. We do not tread lightly on vacation. We usually need a vacation from our vacation when we're done. But so today, we got about 7 hours of sleep last night, which was more than the couple nights before that, but still not enough. But we got up early this morning and we went to the Orange Grove Park, which is right at a monk monastery or basilica or something like that. We saw the flyover. Today is Republic Day here in Italy, and they basically had 6 jets, I think, fly past us with streams of green, white, and red smoke. That was a cool experience.
Definitely cool. They flew across and then they circled around and they flew back, and I guess they did that at the end of the parade too. We heard them do it a couple more times throughout the day, but we didn't see it those other times.
And then we did a tour. The first tour we did was a combination of a food tour, but also just like a sightseeing, seeing what there is to see here in the city. So tomorrow we got a bigger tour planned. So wasn't a ton of that, but we went in a whole bunch of churches, got to see, you know, for Americans, what we think is old there is just not old at all. So that was neat.
Yeah, we saw a couple of basilicas, an art gallery.
Yeah, we did an art gallery. They had a really cool perspective thing. There was this long corridor that looked like it was this really tall statue at the end of it, but then you actually get up close and the statue's only actually under 3 feet tall. It was a visual optical illusion.
And it wasn't a long corridor.
Yeah, it looked like this really long corridor was actually only about 25 feet or so. So that was neat. Yeah, we tried all the different Roman sort of specialty foods that they're known for here. That was good. And then we came back to the hotel here. We napped for an hour and a half, and then we did another food tour. Now, I do all the planning. I'll be honest, I don't know how I managed to book 2 of those on the same day.
Pro tip, don't do that.
Yeah, but I did. But, you know, yeah, we had to roll Mackenzie back in the wheelbarrow, but we got her in. The second tour was semi-private, so there were 6 of us in the group, and met some other nice folks, a couple from Kansas, another couple from upstate New York. They were really nice, and both of the tour guides were great. The first one was from With Locals, the second one was from Live Tours, but we really enjoyed it. Day 2, or really full day 1 in the books, and lots more awesome adventures to come. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Day number 3. It is our last day here in Rome before we board the amazing Celebrity Equinox, and today we have a very full day. I will say pretty much all the days are going to be very full days, but this day is going to be especially full. We're headed to a tour that's going to take us to the Colosseum, the Vatican, the Roman Forum, Trevi Fountain, all sorts of things across this amazing city, this amazing land. We're really, really excited about it.
And there's no rain in the forecast, and it's already warmer than yesterday.
Yeah, no rain. We're definitely looking forward to that. Yesterday started off pretty chilly. We're very much appreciative that the weather is going to be nicer today. Not going to be super warm, which we're not going to complain about at all because we're going to be walking lots today. Yesterday we finished, how many steps did we get yesterday?
Right under 25,000.
That's right, just under 25,000. Show you guys a quick view of the city here as we walk through. You can see it's a busy, bustling Monday morning. The city's awake, people go to work and set off on their journeys of their own personal lives. So looking forward to it. Appreciate all you being here. Hopefully we can share all sorts of cool things with you today as we explore Rome and the Vatican City. And yeah, stay tuned. So we just went through the Roman Forum. We're just arriving here at the Colosseum.
It's amazing. It's crazy to think how huge all of this was, and that they did it by hand, or relatively by hand, or animal, or
yeah, it's absolutely amazing to think. The Colosseum behind us here was built in 80 AD, nearly 2,000 years ago. To think about how they constructed all those things without today's technology and mechanical engineering and all that is absolutely amazing. But you can see here, it's breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and absolutely incredible. Just think about the feats of engineering that it took to create all this at that point in time. So we're getting ready to go in the Colosseum. We're excited, and yeah, we're excited to see more. All right, y'all, we were just leaving the Colosseum. What an amazing piece of history that's been preserved so well. So grateful to have seen something that 2,000 years ago was built. Absolutely incredible. So really looking forward to seeing what's coming up. Soon we're going to head to the city center, see the Trevi Fountain, the Vatican a little bit later, lunch somewhere along the way, but really awesome experience. Thank you.
Like I said earlier, it's just amazing what they could build and how many people could possibly fit into a building like that day after day. And
you see here this side collapsed. See here at the top. So they said 65 to 70,000 people were able to come here and watch at a time. There was no cost. This is a gift from the emperor to his people to really win favor to them, or with them rather. So I guess perhaps not free after all. No monetary cost, but it was costing them their loyalty. So he's simply buying that. But they said not only did gladiators fight here, but they would bring animals in that would fight to the death as well. And these were some of the most elite athletes of the time. So really amazing history, really cool to see. Makes me want to go watch Gladiator, the movie again. It's been some years. Really, really cool. Now we get a quick view of the surrounding area as we head to our van to go to the city center. All right, here we are at the Trevi Fountain. This is honestly a little bit of chaos, but beautiful, but my goodness, so many people. It's a bit much. As we are here at the Vatican, we've got a 2 o'clock tour, and we are just waiting in line. We just had a really great lunch, had carbonara, which I'm going to miss when we get back home because it's been extremely good, just so tasty. The pasta here is definitely, you can tell they've been doing a little bit longer than we have in the States, but you get a feel for how long this line is out here. And this is with tickets. If you don't have tickets, the line is significantly longer. There's people out here waiting in line for hours. So my recommendation, if you're going to come here to the Vatican, absolutely purchase tickets in advance. Don't try to save a few bucks. Get them here unless you're willing to give up hours of your time, just save a couple bucks. But we're really looking forward to this. You can see here, just a really tall tower here, tall wall, I guess to keep people out. I don't know. Catholic, I would think you want to help people in, but in any case, that's what we're here for. So we're going to enjoy this, make the most of it, and we'll be in touch soon. Well, looks like they run on time. Our tickets are for 2 o'clock entry. It's 2 o'clock and the line has started moving. It's moving pretty quick, so hopefully that means we'll be in here pretty quickly. But you can see just how long this line is. There's a lot. Hey guys, we are here in St. Peter's Basilica, and this is absolutely incredible. You've got to see this. So you can see over here to the left, they're doing construction on this awning, but that altar is where the Pope preaches from. And then you can see, I mean, there's just everywhere you look is absolutely incredible. But I'm gonna go over here. Share with you where they have the services here. I mean, just look at how absolutely incredible everything here is. You see there the altar where the Pope preaches from. He's the only person that's allowed to preach from that altar, although there's 40 other altars across the property where he's able to preach. Which you can see over here. Here's one of the many areas where they have services. Just look at the level of the attention and detail on everything. So I'll show you just some of the other things. I'm not going to walk around the whole thing, but I'll show you guys some other highlights here. But this is absolutely breathtaking architecture, amazing artistry, amazing design. Everything about it is absolutely incredible. This is amazing. I'll be honest, walked around a lot and I thought we had seen the best already, but then to see this here at the end of this tour has been stunning. So wasn't allowed to take any footage in the actual Sistine Chapel. Honestly, architecturally and artistry-wise, in my opinion, this is more impressive than the Sistine Chapel anyways. Because over here is the body of a saint that's been buried here since 1963. This is the actual live body. Isn't it wild? Not something you see every day. Doing some work to clean the floors up over here. That's what that noise that you hear is. And here's an area where you can pray if you want to. We're going up to the top of St. Peter's Basilica, and apparently you've got an option. You can, for 10 euros each, do the elevator, but you still have to go 320 stairs after that. Or for 8 euros each, you can do the stairs, which is 551 stairs each direction. So we did the obvious choice here, and we're doing 551 stairs. It's gonna be fantastic. Just kidding about that, but whatever. We need to get our steps in. So what better way to get our steps in than with 551 of them. Here we go. All right, guys, I think we've already done 12 of them, so we're almost there. So the question is, why am I recording this? And the answer to that is, I have no idea. But here we go. Well, people might want to see what to expect. 551. Well, the mic is on me, so they're going to hear me huffing and puffing. Guys, so we are on our way up to the dome here in St. Peter's Basilica. We're about halfway. We're where the elevator takes you up to. And there's like this lookout here. So I'm sure there's gonna be an even better view when we get up higher, but figured I would see what we can see from up here in the meantime. You can see the dome. That's what we're walking to the top of. I don't see anybody standing outside, which means the views must be from inside. Kind of a cool view of Rome from up here. There's a little souvenir shop, a little spot where you can get some ice cream or a drink, which on the one hand, who can say no to ice cream? But on the other hand, I feel like if I'm walking 551 steps, having a thing of ice cream might defeat the purpose of that. More steps in our future. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Let's go! All right. We may or may not have made it. We're not really sure. You can see down there. It's a long way down. All right. Go. Final countdown. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Not there yet. Getting closer. You can see the dome is kind of curving in. It's almost like you're walking sideways. It's a little bit trippy. See nice view out here, you can't feel it. There's a nice breeze coming in here, taking it. Got some more stairs up here. We're gonna make it. So we made it to the top. There was a couple of steps on the way, but we made it. No problem, no problem. Let's take a look at this view. Yeah, although I'll take the breeze.
Oh, that side's not. Yeah. You can see. Look at the garden.
I mean, you can see that there's at least some pretty amazing views from up here. So that, it was worth it. I'll say if you don't like steps and you get claustrophobia, may not be the best option. But if you want to put in the work and maybe put aside a little bit of that closed in feeling, because you do feel closed in, it's worth it for the views. For sure, she said.
Vatican City.
You want to go to the, I want to see the courtyard.
All right, let's go see the courtyard. Let's go. Stay tuned. Oh no, they locked us up in the Vatican. Ah! Oh wait, it's just me. Well, you know what they say, guys. What goes up must go down. So it's time for us to test this theory. Look at these stairs. This is so steep. Can't even get them in here. If you don't like heights, if you don't like closing spaces, if you don't like 300 plus stairs, probably not the experience for you. And you're also holding on to the same thing thousands of other people do, so bring some hand sanitizer, you're gonna want it. This isn't as bad. Don't know if it stays like this, but this is not as bad. As I almost trip. Can I pay attention? Of course I can pay attention. So here's where it gets fun, because the walls cave in, and it feels like you're walking sideways, so that's great. So it's probably good for y'all to know what to expect here. 800 down, 200 feet up. Yep, we officially made it to the elevator part on the way down. We're doing the final descent. No problem. If you're claustrophobic, maybe not for you. If you don't like heights, maybe not for you. If you get dizzy, maybe not for you. But if you're fine with all those things, maybe it's worth it. There were some cool views up there, so that's something worth going for. And just the challenge. You don't have a good challenge, right? Dun, da, 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 we made it! Woo-hoo! Feel like Rocky, you know, when he runs to the top of the steps. We ran to the top and we ran to the bottom. I'm embarrassing her, guys. I'm okay with it. She's used to it. She will use any excuse at her disposal when I'm embarrassing her. So whether it's we're in church or in a quiet zone, like, it really doesn't matter. So now she's trying to get out of the frame. This is it, y'all. She married this right here. Can you blame her? How could she not? So, busy day, but we got through it. Got a nice dinner coming up here in just a bit, but let's give them a recap of what we did today. So this morning we woke up early. What did we do first? First thing we did today, we went to the Roman Forum, walked around there, got to see some pretty amazing things. The architecture there, all the stuff there, absolutely incredible. It's coming up on 2,000 years old. For those of you keeping score, that's almost as old as Mackenzie. I'm joking. She's actually a little bit younger than me, so, but who's counting? So after that, we went to the Colosseum. Yeah, the Colosseum was probably the coolest thing we saw today. And after the Colosseum, we went down to the city center. We saw the Trevi Fountain, which is really amazing. We went by the Pantheon, which we've seen a few times now, but it is breathtaking. We had a really good lunch, and then we went to the Vatican. At the Vatican, it was cool in a different way than like the Colosseum was cool, but it was actually really powerful, really awesome to see. Everything we saw was just amazing, but like the work that went into the art and just knowing that, like, you know, Michelangelo painted a lot of that stuff like 600 years ago. That's amazing, right? Just the fact that they've preserved all that. So
they said it took 9 years for him to paint between the ceiling and then the pictures on the end, as well as 14 years of restoring it.
So just a different perspective on history as to what's old than what we have in America. But honestly, today was a really good day. It was a long day. We squeezed a lot into one tour. And then after that, we went to the top of the Basilica. 531 stairs up, 531 stairs down, but we made it, and it was really cool. So tonight we've got a really good dinner planned at a place called Idylio. Really looking forward to that. But then honestly, the most exciting thing you guys are gonna like the most, thing that I'm probably gonna like the most, tomorrow morning we're headed I'm not even going to try and say the name of the city, but we're headed to the port here near Rome to board the Celebrity Equinox. So it's like Civiccia. I don't even know. I need to actually look that up so that I don't sound silly in future videos so I can say it. But that C word that's really long, we're going there to board the Celebrity Equinox tomorrow. So excited about that. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy our last night here in Rome.
Yep.
And then the next stage of our journey. So we're going to enjoy our last evening in Rome. So hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're about to have an amazing evening. Till then.
Bye.
Let's go. Alright, so we got our aperitifs here. That's something liquid. That's a fake marshmallow. We got some things over here. Guacamole. And
Dried tomato
some
biscuit.
dried tomato biscuit. I got some on a chair here. Mackenzie's got it. And then we got this thing to finish off. Alright. Our bread course. We got flaxseed thingamabobbers over here with some other stuff. We got 3% butter. Can't believe it's not butter. I got some breadsticks all beautifully presented. But not as beautiful as my beautiful wife over there. Hubba hubba. Alright guys, here is a crumb cake. There's spin on it, and this plastic wrapper, apparently that's supposed to be part of it as well. Well, he called it plastic. He did call it plastic. He said we eat it all in a single bite. Who doesn't need a carousel? Right, the last course. That's good. Hey guys, we are here at Idylio. We just had a dinner, and Mackenzie, what did you think?
It was very good. It was excellent. Either the things that I didn't enjoy or because I just don't like those flavors like coffee and pina colada. But everything they made had, you know, nice portions and nice flavor.
So guys, when you come to a Michelin-Starred restaurant, they basically have tasting menus where the chef essentially puts a menu together for you, and you kind of just have whatever they bring you. And so that's why there were some things that she liked more than others. There were some things that I liked more than others, but overall, really solid. The presentation, really, really unique. They had one dish that came out on a chair, another one that came out in a carousel. There were all sorts of things. We'll share some of those in the footage here, but it was a really interesting experience. Nice. Probably not somewhere you're going to go all the time, but as a one-time, like, special occasion, it was really nice. So
yeah, no, I would agree. The presentation was something I've never seen before.
So overall, it was solid. Total cost was around 300 euro. I think it was 304 euros, so it was a little bit less than it was at Idylio. So for a similar meal, I would say that was good. So, and that included drinks as well. So it was honestly, it was good value. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we get on the Celebrity Equinox and we are off on our cruise. So tomorrow's a big day. Yeah, we're really excited for it. So last night in Rome, we're gonna make the most of it. And by make the most of it, I mean we're gonna go home and go to sleep. So, or go back to the hotel and go to sleep. So, all right, y'all have a great one.
Bye.